Hey everyone, how's it going? So if you recall a week or two ago, whatever it was, I made a video in regards to estimates and how we don't give estimates over the phone anymore. We'll just give you a rough idea, very, very rough idea. Like somebody calls and says, how much to do XYZ on the car. Well, it could be $500, it could be $1,500, it could be $2,000. Don't know. If you're not willing to bring us a car, we're not willing to give you an estimate over the phone. You got to bring us the car for us to give you a correct, accurate estimate. And it's amazing how many people just don't even want to do that. The one thing we started saying now when people call up is, are you price shopping for the cheapest price? Well, yeah. Okay, well then we're not your shop. Excuse me? Yeah, we're not your shop. We are not here to give you the best price possible. We are here to give you the best service possible. There's a big difference. If you're looking for cheap, go elsewhere, because we're not cheap. And we are fair. We are extremely fair. We're less than some shops. We're more than other shops. And trust me, I see the work done by other shops that are cheaper than us. And it's not good stuff. If you want to pay to get your car fixed correctly, the right way, then come see us. We'll talk. Otherwise, if you're just looking for pricing, go elsewhere. We don't care. We really don't. I don't care. I've never claimed to be the least expensive out there, and I never will. Because honestly, I don't want those customers. I don't want those customers that think that everything should be free or extremely cheap or whatever, and supply your own parts. Whatever. You want to supply your own parts, that's fine. That's fine. Just understand, I don't warranty anything, nothing at that point. So just the past week, we had a couple of interesting conversations with people over the phone, and it happens to do with transmission services. I mean, we are a transmission shop, right? So we're going to get a lot of calls about transmission type stuff. People don't just call and ask for transmission services. It just doesn't happen unless they have a problem. I would say 95 times out of 100, people have already experienced a problem, and now they think doing a service will fix it. We had a guy call up, and he said he had a 2018, I think, Nissan Pathfinder. Those things are notorious for the transmissions blowing up. They're CVTs. And they are terrible. They are terrible. You don't maintain them or whatever, they don't last. So, guy calls up, how much to service his transmission? Like I said, I'd be willing to give you a roundabout number. I'm not going to give you an accurate number. It's just not going to happen. So we tell him, average transmission service runs around $400 for one of those. It varies depending on, I'm not going to look up the fluids because I don't have every fluid off the top of my head memorized, you know what I mean? Depends on the fluid, depends on what it goes for today, because sometimes prices change overnight on stuff like that, like fluids. On parts, overnight prices change. So, I can't stick to, exactly $400. It might be $450, maybe $375. I don't know. Also, what am I running into? Like, what do I have to deal with? Do I have a rounded out drain plug? Do I have a strip drain plug? Do I have a seized drain plug? Do I have a seized fill plug? I have to take all of that into consideration before I give you an accurate estimate. If you're not willing to bring it in, tough noogies, So I tell the guy that. He's like, all right. He goes, can I bring it in one day next week? Yeah, that's fine. So then he says, all right, well, how about Tuesday at 10 o'clock? Okay. So then he says, now, this is a good one. He says, okay, after you do that service, he goes, you guarantee the transmission after that, right? Excuse me, what? You guarantee the transmission after that, after you service it? No. Why would we do that? Well, because you're servicing it. Uh-huh. And? Well, you'll guarantee it, right? Nope. Well, why not? We're not a warranty company, number one. And I don't know, like maybe if you drive your car for 2 hours, it starts shuddering. I don't know. You're not telling me anything. So no, we don't guarantee anything. If you want to go for like one of those fluid services where you put like BG additive and stuff like that in it, and provided you do it within their guidelines, then we can apply like a BG warranty to it. They do stuff like that, but you have to service your transmission every like 30,000 miles. And if you haven't done it, they may not allow it to be that warranty to be in place. You use their product, they'll like their oil change stuff or their transmission stuff, they will guarantee or warranty, whatever you want to say, your transmission or your engine provided you've done it from the beginning, every mileage interval that they say. Most people don't want to be bothered with it. I can tell you that right now. Most people just don't want to be bothered with it. So the guy couldn't understand why we wouldn't warranty his transmission if it failed in the future. And it's like, okay, if you get a hot water heater installed at your house, is he going to guarantee your whole like plumbing system in your house? No, it's not how it works. It's like, is he going to guarantee that you're not going to have electrical problems in your house? Like, come on. As soon as somebody says that, right away they are having issues and they don't want to disclose them. That's what that boils down to. I've been in this business long enough to know how that works. I know how sneaky people can be, and it sucks. But then they expect you to work for free. But they don't want to do, almost pulled in the wrong spot here. But then they don't want to do what they have to do. The next one that I had was kind of interesting. It was the same situation. Customer called up and wanted a transmission service. How much do we charge for a transmission service on his Volkswagen Tiguan? All right, to do a transmission service on your Volkswagen Tiguan runs around $400. That includes fluids and everything else, and just depends on the cost of the fluid and how much fluid and stuff like that. Well, I have my own parts. Okay. So how much do you charge labor to do that? All right, well, if you have your own parts, and the labor itself is going to be $250. It's an hour and a half's worth of labor. Okay. He goes, and then the next service is free, right? What? The next service is free? How do you get to that point? No, the next service is not free. Well, I'll supply the fluid. That's fantastic. Then you do it yourself. No, the next service is not free. Like, I don't get it. Oh, wow. You're going to charge me again? Yeah, because I'm doing a service again. So yes, I'm going to charge you again to do another service whenever you want to have it done. I'm not going to do the next service free. You don't come here for anything. I don't know you. Why would I do that? Why? So then he says, well, he goes, if you go to start draining it out, obviously he's been elsewhere before. If you start draining it out and you see that the fluid is burnt and you decide it's not worth changing, no customer says that. No customer ever says that. So obviously there's a problem. If you start to drain it out and you realize there's a problem, he says, how much would you charge then? I said, well, just from what you're telling me, I know you have a problem. So what I would do is I would hook a scanner up to it. I would run a scan, and then I would, check the fluid and see what the quality is of the fluid. I said, and that's going to be like $150 charge. Really? Yeah. You can't do that for free? No, I can't do that for free. Excuse me? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. So then he says, well, would you be willing to do it for $100? No, I will not be willing to do it for $100. It's not worth it to me. If you're looking for cheap, bring it elsewhere. We are not cheap. We are not the place to go for cheap. It utterly blows my mind what goes through other people's minds. Like, do you do that? Like, if you're going to rent a hotel room, would you say to them, let's see, okay, it's $150 a night, but you know what? I brought my own pillows, so can you knock $25 off? Or, okay, it's $150 a night. Well, I promise I'm not going to use the shower, so can you make it $100 a night? Okay. Well, what if, okay, I'm going to rent your hotel room. What if I bring my own sheets? How much is it then? Like, do you do that? Does anybody do stuff like that? No. Like, I don't get it. I don't get people. It aggravates the daylights out of me, to be honest with you. It really does. But it happens all too often. But then you get great customers. You really do. You get great customers. And the customer with the Nissan, the Frontier that I finally fixed, okay? She was so happy that we finally fixed it for her. And I mean, it took well into 5 months. I think it might have even been 6 for me to figure it out and figure out it was the PCM creating the issue. She left us a Google review, 5 stars, and she said for the last 5 years, she's been trying to have this thing fixed and nobody's been able to fix it. She was glad that she was patient with me and left it up to me to figure out the issue. She's very happy that I spent my time and did that and took care of it and got it fixed. And she knows it's fixed. And you saw the video too, where I started it up and it was cold outside and got it fixed. So that makes it all worthwhile. I mean, I love that. I love when customers are like happy with what I've done. And you know what? It wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap, but she knew the value of what she got because she had already had a throttle body done, a mass air sensor done, spark plugs done. She had a bunch of different sensors replaced, you know, and nothing had fixed it. And she had been dealing with the issue for 5 years, and now it's fixed, and now she's happy. So, I mean, you can't. There's nothing else that makes me happier than that. I know it sounds weird, but it's the truth. Nothing else makes me happier than to know that the customer is happy with the quality of the work that was done at our shop or by me. You know, it's a great feeling to know that you did the right thing and you were able to figure something out that was a nightmare that nobody else could figure out. I mean, it's a wonderful feeling. Jennifer, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Oh, and the customer, Jennifer, she actually watches me. So that's why she brought me the truck. So, you know, I'm happy about all that. All right. I got to go pick up Mrs. Wrenching. She's at the dentist here. So, anyway, that's about it, guys. I hope you have a great day. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. Look for some really big things happening next month. I can't divulge what they are just yet, but I got some pretty big news coming up on the weekend of May 2nd, 3rd, I think it is. I got some really big news. I'm thrilled to death. I'm happy about it, and I'm sad about it too at the same time. But you'll understand when I share the information on that weekend. Anyway, that's it, guys. Also, down below in the description, I have links to Amazon products, and that also helps pay to keep this channel alive. It really does. I do generate some income on it. It's not a heck of a lot. It really isn't, you know, but it does help. Every little bit helps. That does help. YouTube does pay me something. It's not a heck of a lot, but it's not bad either. So anyway, that's it. I thought I'd just share that with you. All right, guys, have a great day and keep wrenching.